My name is Nick Barton and I was born on the 29th of the 7th, 1983. My nickname is Neville. My last name is Barton, so it's all got abbreviated to Bartos, the whole movie thing, Neville Bartos, so yeah, just sort of eventuated from there. I've been riding for about 3 years now, or just over. I live down in the Mornington Peninsula, which is down south of Victoria, and I ride with a lot of different guys. I ride a Crash Industries Superjet, which is set up for me, it's a good ski. Career highlights would definitely be finish second here last year. It was a big highlight for me, and then also finishing second at the Australian titles is another highlight for sure. I raced junior motocross from the time I was 6 till I was 16. Raced nationals, state, everything like that. And then I progressed to road racing, where I raced there for a couple of years. Sort of got back into the motocross as a senior. It was a little bit harder. I had a lot of injuries. And one summer my dad actually had a Superjet, and I thought, oh, you know, it could be good cross training. Everyone had said, you know, it's great for physical fitness, being warm weather too. So I got out there and started to have a bit of a play on his ski and haven't really looked back. Ever since then I, you know, progressed to my own ski, and now I'm right into it. Growing up close to the water on the peninsula was great because I've always surfed, and then I've also raced motocross as well. And you know, with both of the sports, you know, I love them both, and this is just a perfect mixture of horsepower and waves. And you know, the surf's so accessible for me now. Like, I'm only 5 minutes, so it's easy to put my ski in. And then it's just a good fun sport where you can be surfing waves as well as doing the aerial tricks, and probably a less chance of the injuries when you're racing motocross and stuff like that at the top level. I think that sort of got me involved because I love surf riding, like I said, but then I love getting air and doing those sort of, you know, big aerial tricks as well. And I think it's just because it's such an open criteria, and it's 50% you know, surf riding, 50% aerial maneuvers. I think the combination of that, and then it's just a real social event as well. You know, you see all your friends. It's sort of a little bit less stressful to say it's a race meeting, and you know you just got to go out there and do what you can do every time, and then you know the judges take care of it after that. It's a really good lifestyle. I practically live at the beach over summertime. I like it because I get a lot of my friends into it too. You know, I sort of inspire them a little bit, and they go out and buy skis, and then the group just grows and grows and grows. And you know, I really enjoy it. Like, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and something I hope I can do into the future. Favourite tricks would definitely be the Madonna flip, where you're just hanging off the bottom with one hand, one leg, just because it just feels so loose, but then you manage to just control it and land back into a nice nose tab. So that's definitely one of my favourites. We don't have foam pits, and everyone keeps telling me, oh, water's soft, but from 20 feet onto your side with 100 kilos of ski under, yeah, nah, it can still hurt. I've still broken a couple of ribs and stitches and bits and pieces. I think you've pretty much just got to harden up sometimes and just go for it. Well, I think in terms of like equipment, that's all starting to evolve. You know, like Kawasaki going behind it, they're bringing out new stand-ups. Companies like that, I think, will definitely give it a big push, because the more affordable it is and the better the equipment is, it's definitely going to grow because more people are interested, but now it's just more accessible with it, you know, being accepted now in the surf, whereas in the past, you know, people would see jet skis and sort of fringe a little bit, whereas now is what we're doing. A lot of people, you know, sort of taken back by it and saying, oh, this is pretty cool, you know, it's something different. You know, it's pretty spectacular, and I think that's definitely appealing to younger riders and stuff like that for sure. I'm Nick Barton, peace out, keep it real.